Today we're comparing singers born rich versus singers born broke, and we're gonna pick winners. Which ones are the best? The strugglers or the silver spoons? Born rich. Daft Punk.
I didn't know that. Privileged bastards!
I read the other day that they did a bunch of different genres before they found this. Like, they did metal and stuff as well.
I guess they could afford to experiment.
Yes. Thomas Bangalter of Daft Punk was born in Paris, France in 1975. His father, Daniel Vanguard, was a successful songwriter and producer, so he had a wealthy childhood. He was also kind of like born into the industry then, which is always a plus. Billy's born poor? Yeah, I guess they didn't have... I watched her documentary.
They didn't seem specifically poor, maybe, but they seemed like an average family.
I guess they're like LA poor, which is like you live in LA and they live down here in Highland Park. It's not the best neighborhood, but it's still LA. It'll be expensive for what it is. That's a lot of Coca-Cola right there. According from Amo Mama. Oh yeah, Amo Mama, of course. The family lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. Maggie Barrett and Patrick O'Connell reportedly slept in the living room so that each of their 2 children could enjoy the privacy of their own bedrooms. That's cute. This is very hard. I really like both of these acts.
Oh, I forgot we had to pick one.
Yeah, we had to pick one. I am just generally always leaning towards a little bit more up-tempo stuff. So I would probably lean toward Daft Punk.
I really enjoy Daft Punk and I think they're really brilliant. But you know me, Joel. You know I'm a slow boy. Give me some of them Billy ballads.
1 point on each side. Okay.
Okay, yeah. He does have a bit of a rich boy aura.
Yeah. That is a rich boy. You hear the money.
That's an after like having caviar in the morning.
Exactly. It's like you're caressing your money stack.
Yeah.
You might be the man, well that's unless I am. Okay, I'll confess I am. Go ahead and get undressed, I am. Okay, cool, you on Sunset?
Did he say go ahead and get undressed and then he's like, are you on Sunset? Like Sunset Boulevard? You would usually meet up somewhere and then you get undressed. You can't walk to the other person's place without your clothes on. That's not how that works.
Well, I guess you can, but there's a
You're gonna get arrested. Jack Harlow were born into a wealthy family. His parents are business tycoons and both run a business together. Tycoon is... There's very few people I would call tycoons. Okay, Jay-Z.
Off-white Lexus, driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I
Can you name other Jay-Z songs apart from this one, Jonas?
Yeah, N-words in Paris.
Jay-Z grew up in the projects in Brooklyn where the hopes of making millions was usually just a pipe dream. He spent his high school years selling sniffy dust, something many of his peers were also doing at the time. Who's your favorite?
I don't listen to either of these. Rap is just not really my vibe. The closest to rap that I actually listen to is Post Malone. Based off these 2 songs, I love the character of Jay-Z's voice. It's just very pleasant to listen to, so I'm gonna choose Poor.
I like how like these pictures make it look like Jack Harlow's got that like kind of like weird like F-boy tongue thing going on there. And like Jay-Z looked like he's just happy to be here. You know what I mean? I gotta go Jay-Z as well. I think Jack Harlow is a very interesting rapper. I find lyrically, it doesn't speak to me so far. It's a lot of talk about girls, like in a non-interesting way. This is a video, by the way, on the RoomieOfficial channel. Subscribe if you like music things that come a lot of the time.
You didn't tell me we were doing a video, man. I thought we were just hanging out.
That's why you kept saying all that stuff that is going to get you canceled. We edited out all the YouTube stuff. No one will know apart from Twitch.
Invincible!
Let's continue.
Took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool.
I didn't know he was a rich boy.
10 years older, but it was something to do. I'm living out in LA.
I guess that's how he afforded to go to Ibiza.
That mask is so creepy.
Kind of looks like Jazza's avatar.
A little bit.
Stuck up on that stage singing.
Mike Posner likes to play up his humble Detroit roots, but the cooler than me crooner was actually raised in the affluent suburb of Southfield, Michigan, where an annual income for a family of 4 clocks in around $115,000 a year. That's pretty good.
I know there is hope.
Oh, I do. I didn't know that.
In these waters.
I kind of always assumed she was rich. She's probably the person I assumed was the richest. Just feels like she grew up like in London.
And I've always felt like she is like a proper growing up in the council estate almost.
No, but you're probably right. I don't know. I think I just think that about every British person. She does have like the mannerisms and stuff of someone who's not born rich, I guess. It's not posh. I'm very bad at hearing which British accents are posh.
I'm doing the Jesus pose.
That.
Didn't get the chance to feel the world around me.
Adele's dad walked out on her mother and her in 1991 when she was just 3, leaving Penny to bring up Adele on her own. Part of Adele's childhood was spent in a socially deprived area in South London. Nonetheless, it was here in a rundown apartment above a discount store that Adele wrote her early hits. That's cool.
To be fair, in London, living in a cheaper-ish area above it like a store does not necessarily mean that you're poor.
Well, I'm leaning Adele here. What are
yeah,
you saying?
Adele.
You die
Hey!
for the one you love.
Oh yeah, his dad was super successful as an artist.
His dad was Julio Iglesias.
Wasn't he one of the richest musicians ever, Julio Iglesias?
Oh, he might have been. You might be right.
I think
yeah.
he was on that list that we did a video on.
I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you.
He's basically unable to not start a phrase with
I mean, that is a very romantic song. It's too slow and boring and stuff, but like there's something about it still. His father, Julio Iglesias, is a popular Spanish singer, and his mother, Isabel Preisler, is a well-known Madrid socialite. That is upper class. A socialite, that's just basically being like an elite socializer, right? Like you hang out with famous and rich people.
Couldn't get much higher.
Celine,
My spirit
beautiful.
takes flight.
I love her voice. Looks windy there. Someone give her a sweater. She's gonna get a cold. Oh, I've been there. That's in... Where's that? New York. I think that's in New York. I think me and Rob Scallon were there. Man, she's inside a clock. Before she was belting on stage, she was working in her father's piano bar trying to help out. She was the youngest of 14 children in a family that survived off of the $160 a week her dad earned. That is not a lot of money.
Jeez.
I'm gonna 100% go born rich here. Enrique is just the coolest guy ever. And Celine can't sing. So I'm gonna have to go rich on... No, kidding. I'm gonna go Celine. But Jonas, I know you're a big Enrique fan, Jonas. So let us know your answer.
I do have various posters from various points in his career on my bedroom walls. That said, he's not been returning my calls lately, so...
It's all about...
No, but to be honest, I don't think I've ever listened to an Enrique Iglesias song by my own accord, but I have enjoyed several Celine Dion bangers over the years. I don't know what to say. I like Celine more, okay? I like her more.
Okay. Do you know what you call Celine when you put her on a hot dog?
Celine Dijon?
Yeah! We did it.
It's like a dragonfly.
Oh, Lenny.
Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, you knew who it was?
Yes, I knew 2 parts of his name. You only knew one. Absolute loser.
I love this song. I bought this song as a single.
Okay.
The bass riff in the verse is so lit. Come on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a bass with a wow effect.
Well, it could be a slapped guitar. I don't know. Or is it 1 octave down? I don't know. It's definitely like there's not a lot of bass harmonics in there.
I feel like it sounds like a bass.
You sound like a bass.
The Rocker and Hunger Games act. What? He's in Hunger Games?
I think it's Sinna.
The Rocker and Hunger Games actor is also the child of a famous and therefore wealthy parent. His mother, Roxy Roker, was a TV star who appeared in a number of beloved shows. I feel like there's a number of musicians that are more actors than they are musicians, but they're also like good musicians. I see that a lot where like people start out in acting or theater and then become singers, and often they do very good like live shows. Kurt. Couldn't even afford to fix the water leak before they shot the music video. Am I right, guys? The Nirvana singer Kurt Cobain had a generally happy childhood until his parents divorced when he was 9 years old. As a teenager, he moved between various relatives' houses, stayed with friends' parents, and occasionally slipped under bridges while he began to use drugs and take part in petty vandalism as forms of teenage rebellion.
I just like the vibe and energy of Nirvana more.
I'm also gonna go poor here. I just like the music better. I have no idea who this is. Is this like...
Is this Girls' Generation?
I don't think so. Could it be like Twice or something? This is cute.
Yeah, nice vibe.
Me likey. The member of Twice, Cho Tzu-yu, was born to entrepreneur parents. She described her parents as self-made entrepreneurs on many public platforms. She was always interested in the prospect of making a career in performing arts and got enrolled in art classes. Tzu-yu's family invested around 1.77 million USD in 3 hospitals in Taiwan. I think in a lot of countries you kind of need to have rich parents to pursue something like being an artist. Like in Sweden, we get like free school and like free education. We're just kind of like chilling. That's why I could be a YouTuber. Here we have Born Poor.
Another one.
Mr. Khaled. DJ Khaled, baby.
We the best music.
Debatable.
I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked, naked, naked. I wanna be a baby, baby, baby. Spinning.
This is a proper groove, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's sampled. Oh, I love her vocals so much.
Yeah, she's very good in this.
With another singer, this would not work. Like, with most singers, that would not work. That guitar sound sucks major balls.
For me, it's balancing on the right side of like garbage. Like, because it sounds kind of garbage and it's dissonant, but it gives the right amount of tension for me and it sticks out. I like it.
It sounds like I'm playing. I don't like that. DJ Khaled's father did not grow up in one of those mansions. He came to America with only $20. To make a living, him and his wife sold clothes out of their van at a flea market, often bringing along their boy for an extra hand. They worked every day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
I doubt it.
You're full of shit. If I wanted to hang out with my mother and father, I had to hang out with them hustling. It's just like, what the heck is DJ Khaled? He's kind of a guy who like, oh, you're a good musician and you're a good producer and you're another good musician. Let's get you all in a room and I will be in the back doing this. From what I understand, he's like an executive producer. I believe he doesn't do like hands-on producing. I'm gonna go rich here.
Regardless of how little involvement he has, there are several songs with his name on that I thoroughly enjoy. It's whatever, Smith.
Start a record label, Miss Fish just did it. Nylon cover 5 minutes. Whoa, we are too hot in the business. About to make a movie independent.
He can dance though.
I need you to listen to the vision. All your verses sound like dirty dishes. I'm about to clean them in the kitchen.
In LA, you had this thing where like this sticker back here on his Tesla means that he gets to drive in the HOV lane that you can usually only drive in if you're multiple people. But if you have an electric car and you register for this thing online and you put the sticker on your car, which is, they're really ugly. I don't like them. Then you can drive in the HOV lane. So the more you know. I just think it's funny. It's such a flexy video that he's got like the little sticker on that makes me laugh.
I'm about to do it way different. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon living.
Icon living, okay.
Jaden Smith was born on July 8, 1998 in California, Malibu, to rich and famous Hollywood actors Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. We are all aware, I believe.
Who is this?
I'm drawing a blank right now.
I know that I know the person, I just can't place a name.
Oh yeah, me too. It's Diddy.
Ah.
Another lie that I carry on. I need to get back to the place I belong.
Diddy is the richest rapper in the world, according to Forbes magazine, beating Jay-Z into second place with an estimated worth of $500 million. Hard to believe he was born in a public housing project in Harlem, New York. Dang, sis. I'm gonna go with poor here.
I didn't enjoy the lyrics in Jaden Smith's song, but I did enjoy the vibe more, so I'm actually gonna go rich. I'm sorry.
Quick here for our last video in this series, and we will see you in the next one. We are uploading many videos on this channel, so you should check them out.
So many.
I love how many there are.